Hey, what's going on, Josh?
What's up, John? How you doing tonight, man?
What I'm doing okay. I've only crashed twice today, so we'll see what's going on.
Hey,
See
third
what's
time is
happening
a
here.
charm, and with any luck, it'll happen soon, right?
Right.
Well,
Uh,
I don't know about you, but it has been another week since our last show, but it feels like it's been about an hour and a half.
yeah. Yes.
It just there's so much going on everywhere. It's the end of summer, so like you're trying to get all of the outside stuff done actually you can, and I haven't been indoors much.
Yeah. You and me both, and not because we're flying.
I have been, believe it or not.
Really?
I've flown 4 times in the last 6 days, which is a
Beautiful.
little bit more than what I usually average in about a month. So I'm starting to actually hit it up a lot more often.
Nice.
The Avada 2 has been my go-to, so I've been getting in
Ah,
a lot of time with that. So
that's the one that's got four props and it moves around a lot and goes up and down really fast. And one.
just like almost every other drone, yeah.
Oh, okay, just check. Just check. Oh, but you need blinders or goggles or something with those
You
things. I
do
forget.
need those though, yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right, all right. I got to look into that. I have to do some research on that.
Not needed, but it definitely performs better with them. So, and John's been having some internet problems, so it looks like he may have left us again. So I guess I'll carry it until he gets back. Um, See the chat's blowing up. Warren, of course, was the first one. Hey, welcome back, John.
Hey.
So, I was just going through actually who else here. So obviously we got number one was Akarasho, Mr. Warren himself.
Oh boy.
Technically, John was second,
Yes.
or actually first, but uh, Captain Ray came on. Of course, Captain Ray was a little bit anxious here today. He thought that the show came on a little bit earlier, but nope, nope, nope. Satan was always there, Captain Ray. But following him, we had, let me see, I usually actually write everything down. Today I didn't. Uh, we got Flying High in Florida. Hey, Jason, great to see you, buddy. Scott, Jackrabbit FPV, always good to see you. Oddly, Digital Kite aerial photography and videography. That is a mouthful. Anyhow. And then came in, we got Rick, Buckeye Drones. Good to see you, buddy. Bob Casey. Good to see you, brother.
Hey, Bob.
We got Tanine in the house. Captain
Hey, Denny.
Magic 88. Jerry Bowser's here. Or is it Gary? I think it's,
I'm pretty sure it's Jerry.
yeah. Let's go with that. If that's not it, please actually just have to let us know there. And Mudball Don. Good to see you, Don. And RJ's Ariel. Sorry, Ron. I did not actually see you in there. My fault there. And Captain Joe's here. Okay. Is there anyone I missed?
I don't think so. You
Okay.
got Captain Joe in there, Jason. Yep. Yeah, I think you got everybody.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully, John's internet does not keep kicking him off the plank here.
Mm, yeah. It's been twice in the past 20 minutes. So we'll see what's going on. But Josh has got it. He's fine. It's no problem at all. He's got a life jacket. He can handle this.
I have a life jacket. I just I won't be able to bring in our guests, so let's hope that we get to that point first.
Absolutely.
But there is one thing that we need to get taken care of.
Yes, what's that?
Well, we extended the contest last week for an additional 4 hours.
Yep.
And the contest winners are in. We know who they are. And I guess we should probably tell everyone, huh?
Sure. Go for it. You got it.
So coming in third and I do believe he ended up with 21 votes, would be Buckeye Drones. Rick, congratulations, Rick. You get a
Hey,
$100
Rick.
gift card. John will be getting in touch with that, I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
Coming in second, Digital Kite himself, Oddly, coming in
Nice.
second. And I'll tell you what, he was excited about this because he not only wanted the $100 gift card, but he was pretty pumped to get the autopilot subscription as well. So very
Absolutely.
awesome.
No, that's fantastic.
And then coming up from behind and last minute push.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And I don't even know. I don't know. I have no idea. So
Deneen came out of nowhere and just
congratulations.
took the contest by storm. So congratulations, all three of you. All of you guys did an awesome job. Everyone did, honestly. I mean, I'm glad I didn't have to actually vote because I couldn't.
Yeah. No, me neither. Me neither. Yeah, you guys crushed it. Thank you so much. We really appreciate everybody. I mean, just phenomenal work, just making everybody want to do better, and just wow, really impressed with what you guys put in. But yeah, everybody, I'll get a hold of you guys, and if by tomorrow, give or take, and if you don't hear from me, please just message me either on Facebook or someplace, whichever all the links are at too these days, and I'll get the Visa gift cards out to you. And oddly, if you can send us your email address, we'll get you set up with autopilot, and we'll get that rocking and rolling.
So again, thank you so much, everybody. Now, should we see the videos?
Sure.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Let me get that queued up here.
All right.
I'm going to share my screen here. Now, of course, they're embedded into YouTube, so we'll go with Tanane since I have it right at the top. So, and I'm going to just turn the sound a little bit because I don't know if we have anything that's going to get us. Now, if I'm correct, Danane's were mostly filmed with the Avata 2 and the Mini 4 Pro. And she's an excellent example of how great both of these are and how you can take footage from both of them and combine them like this. It's just excellent.
Just amazing. Wow. That is fantastic.
And there's a story about actually that one. So when they flew under the troll's leg there, oddly acted like they were doing a shoot in order to get people to give them just enough time.
Nice.
sometimes you got to just actually hurry and just pull out something like that. So
exactly.
Second place here we have Audley's, and I mean, the amount of places that actually they saw were just incredible, and his does such a great job of showing that I mean, they flew literally everywhere on that map, I think. And of course, there is also sound on that there.
Yeah.
Now I can't remember what all drones he used. So oddly, if you want to put that in the chat, go on ahead. I also lost my chat, so
okay.
One of those days. There it is.
Yep.
I got it back.
Okay. Yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, we got such a great place. I mean,
absolutely.
All you guys up in Rhode Island, I appreciate you sharing it with us because, man, this is just fantastic. It really is.
And then Rick, which I think he was one of the first 2 or 3 to even host theirs. I mean, that that just actually shows a whole different aspect.
Yeah.
The trolls were a huge hit. Huge hit.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
editing
that's
on all
just-
these, fantastic.
I know. I almost don't want to post anything anymore. I'm just like, I got no audio. My cuts are terrible. I mean,
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, I sometimes feel like I've got something great out, and then somebody posts something like these, and I'm just like,
Yes. Yeah.
this is why I don't post things.
Yes.
No, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah. Wow.
Incredible job, guys. So thank you guys so very much for
Yeah, guys, thank you so much.
joining in on that, and everyone's effort on that was just phenomenal. Phenomenal effort for everybody. So
Thanks,
But-
everybody.
well, I don't know about you, but we've left the guy in the back room, and yet again, we got nothing left. Oh, good thing actually you always
Got one
have at least
slice.
one left over. So
I do have
Thank you.
one slice. Yeah. Yeah, I got one slice, and it's kind of cold. So let's bring our guest in. And
let's see who's still back there.
Hey, Rory.
Hey, Rory.
You guys,
what's
All
going
right.
on?
Now,
not too much. Just coming on here to this nice show.
Nice. Thank you.
Which-
Thanks for coming on.
if I'm correct, actually, you just actually got done taking a pretty decent sized trip.
Yeah, I went the whole way out to Montana. It was a 5,100-mile round trip. Pretty big.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That-
Unbelievable.
Now, what encouraged you to actually do something like that?
So my parents have always had a thing for going out west. It's just always been something they've done. And my mom wanted to go out this year, so I figured why not take off some time from work and head out there and maybe get some crazy drone shots while I was out there.
Now, I do believe you did, because I have a couple of those videos from that queued up here. But you're mainly an FPV guy, right?
Yeah.
So how did you end up getting into it anyway? Because I mean, I've known you for years, and I really didn't know that you were even into drones a whole lot, which is why you never came along with me to go down to Florida in April.
So, I was just scrolling through YouTube one night and watching this guy make all sorts of electrical stuff. I'm really into electronics and stuff. And he decided he was going to make a homemade drone. And I had all the stuff to do it. I had the 3D printer, all the other doodads, and I ordered some parts and I made it. And it didn't fly very good, if I'm being honest. But I just kept trying. I actually got a real carbon fiber frame and went from there. And I've just been loving it ever since.
Now, what exact frame did you end up with? What's size on one? And of course, the most important thing is, what video system did you go with?
So I've had about all of the video systems. The only one I haven't had is HD0, but I started off on analog. Pretty good range on it. It's super cheap to set up. The cameras and stuff are like, I don't know, maybe $30 for the receiver and everything. But I eventually did switch over to DJI 3 for my 5-inch. I snagged one like last minute. They were, I think, just trying to sell off the last stock for them. And I've been flying that ever since. But I did get a Pavo as well, and I have a 04 Lite in that. So I've been using a DJI system right now, even if it is a little hard to get some stuff for it at the moment.
Right. Now, for some of those who might not be into those a whole lot, like what are the main differences outside of the price itself?
So you're kind of on your own unless you buy a bind and fly. You have to source all your parts. You have to be able to put it all together, soldering, run through the Betaflight configurator, and set it up that way. Get all your rates and stuff in. Usually they come with rates, but when you're first starting out, you usually have to lower them to learn how to fly some. But yeah, it's a little different. You don't just get it out of the box and it's nice and ready to go. You got to really put some work into some of them. Like this, I have this big 10-inch up here, and it's still a little wonky some days. You got to get just the right setup for them, or else you're gonna have a bad time. And I learned that the hard way.
Well, whenever I was just contemplating getting into them, everybody pretty much told me crashing is just part of it. Like it's gonna happen. Just accept that fate from day one. That it's gonna happen.
Yeah. I run a standard just 5-inch drone as my normal, and I don't even know how many legs I've put on that thing. It's got to be getting up close to 40 or so.
Now, what is that green one just to the... Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
So that is actually a FPV, DJI FPV. I bought it on eBay, and it's still kind of a work in progress. I haven't ironed out all the problems with it yet, but I stripped out the guts because they were water damaged. They were covered in corrosion, and put the flight controller and ESC from like a normal 5-inch drone in that, and wired the motors up, and it does kind of fly at the moment. It gets off the ground. It's pretty shaky in the air, but I still need to tune some things out on it. It's just a kind of a weird build I wanted to try. I've seen other people do Franken DJIs and thought, why not give it a try?
In fact, JJ, which actually you'll meet down in Florida, like that's actually what he always. I'm pretty sure every drone he has is a DJI, but it's been altered.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
So, but now, so you kind of got into drones because of your interest in tinkering at things, though.
Oh yeah. That's really what pushed it. Anything electrical. You can even see some of the stuff back here. Video game systems. That was my big start. I would always modify them and do video outputs and stuff like that. So anytime I can tinker with something and have fun with it, I usually try it.
Now, didn't you actually build a handheld? Was it a N64?
It's
Wii?
actually it's a Wii. Yeah,
That's right.
I chopped up the Wii. I think it's sitting over there somewhere. I don't know where at right now. I'm packing up some stuff, but yeah, it's about the size of an original Game Boy. You can trim the Wii down to and just slap some batteries in it and a couple, difficult mods, I'll say, and you can take it on the go with you anywhere you want.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, the FPV route was probably a natural happening then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to go with the FPV just because I like building stuff, and if I crash it, I can always rebuild it.
Yeah.
Some of the other stuff, not so much.
But you just actually resurrected a Neo, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I got it sitting right here. Had a bad motor in it. Had to order one up and replace it, and it wouldn't take off. But replaced the motor, and it's happy with it now. It flies all over the place just like it should.
No.
Wow, that's impressive. Nice job.
So, I mean, obviously, actually, there's the idea there of, if you know what you're doing, you can buy something for cheap, fix it for cheap, and get something awesome out of it.
Yeah, I do that with anything I can think of.
or you could make something worse.
I've done that before too. Yeah.
Yep. I think we all have. Oh man.
But I was about to say,
So
why
Rory,
don't
you're coming down to South Florida Drone Meetup, I heard.
Yeah. I plan on it. I already scheduled my rooms and everything, so I should be there.
Dude,
And-
it's such a great time.
And according to Captain Ray in the chat, it looks like you're going to be a sponsor of some sort.
Yeah. Ray contacted me after he saw the trophies I made you guys, and he wants me to set up some for South Florida. So,
Oh boy,
gonna
look
get with
out!
him on that and figure out what I can make up for it.
Nice.
Well, you did an awesome job on these. Like they just turned out fantastic. So, and
I love mine.
I know you didn't intend on it, but the pattern made for a good sense of like a good sense of it being actually made out of wood as well, even though it's not. So which can kind of actually see that on there.
Yeah, it looks really good on the handles how it turned out.
Yeah.
So absolutely awesome job on that. I cannot wait to see what you two end up with down there. I'm sure it'll be something interesting.
From what I understand, they're really into these piles of poop. I don't know who started with that stuff. They're into ducks. They're into piles of poop. They're poop awards. They're just, I don't know. It's a whole poop fiesta, I guess. But
just as long as you don't make Ohio State coasters, I think it'll be fine.
All right.
Yes. Somebody's cornered the market on Ohio State coasters. I still got mine. Matter of fact, I've got it in my office.
Same here. But hey, I'll tell you what. Why don't we show one of your flights? Actually, you just actually did. This one is the one that you did in South Dakota. Okay. So let me share that screen here. I may have too many screens open, but we'll bring that up here, and I'm going to keep the volume down. So I'll turn the volume down if you want to just give us an overview here, if you wish.
Okay, yeah, no problem. So Badlands is a national park. Can't fly in it. But if you get far enough away, there are still some Badlands there. You can see it in the background there. I kind of have a cinematic view of it, even though it is far away. But I did find this pile here, and there's a special name for it. I can't remember what it is right now. But I decided I would just fly around that instead, still get some footage of it.
Yeah.
Now, west.
Now, which drone is it here?
It's the 5-inch with the DJI 03 in it.
Very nice. Yeah, the quality on there is awesome.
Yeah, I think even for the last year's model, as people say, it still looks great.
That looks fantastic. Wow.
That is cool. Whoa.
For every flight I did out there, it had to be windy,
Of course. Now, you didn't fly through that tunnel over there?
No.
Ah, come on. If there is something, though, that DJI just does amazingly actually well, though, is that it picks up the details in skies so just perfectly almost.
Yeah, every video I take with it, the skies always look phenomenal in them.
That's amazing. It really is. Wow.
Now, we always ask this. When you edit, do you actually have a favorite editor actually you use or anything like that?
I use Adobe Premiere Pro.
Oh, okay.
Been thinking about
Well,
switching it up a little bit, but that's just what I'm used to at the moment.
wow,
Yeah,
that's
I
amazing.
don't actually know many who actually use that anymore. So, oh man. Whew.
Dude, you crushed it. That's awesome, Rory. God sakes. Wow.
Awesome job on that, man.
Yeah.
And you don't even crash it either, huh?
Well,
I guess we won't know because it ends here, huh?
yeah, I did land on a giant pile of weeds at the end of that one.
That happens.
That's awesome.
Hey, Joe Fodelia, good to see you.
Hey, Joe. Thanks for tuning in.
Jordy's in the house too. I'm gonna make you a standard moderator there, buddy. Sorry about that. I thought I had you in actually last weekend. So okay. Either way, Scotty, just so as you know, I just moderated him. So
Josh is quick on the draw.
but
Nice.
yeah. So now that you're back from your trip, what else do you actually have happening around here?
Well, I'm finishing up the paperwork to buy my first house, so trying to get through that fiasco at
Congratulations.
the moment.
Nice.
Is there
That's
any
awesome.
milestone
Congratulations.
here that you actually left out, or just trying to jam them all in? Or... That's awesome, though, man. I cannot wait. He's going to have a shop set up. He's going to be creating stuff, and I may end up moving in, and him not actually knowing I'm there. You know?
Yeah, I was going to ask how far is
look like this.
how far away you're going to be, Josh? Because I think you're going to have to be making runs back and forth for materials.
I'm actually trying to think. It's maybe a half hour, if even, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't even think it's that hardly.
No,
That's cool. Good deal.
yeah. I mean,
yeah, congratulations.
Thanks.
yeah. Just so everyone's aware too, Rory is the most local drone person I know. Everyone else I know is at least an hour and a half away. So I know that there are others in our area, but I don't know of them. I just assume. So
Right.
hey, Andrew, good to see you, buddy.
Hey, there he is. Hey, Andrew. Great stuff you're putting out lately, dude. Seriously, killing it.
Now,
Nice.
also a little bit of a back story here. Rory and I know each other and have known each other for quite some time. Actually, how much long now? Has it been?
I started in 2015, so it's
Okay.
10 years.
So 10 next years now. So Rory got hired as an intern where I work. And then you were no longer an intern shortly afterwards. You worked in IT or what, 3 or 4 extra years or so, I think.
Yeah, probably around that. Yeah.
And then you went and you got a degree or some junk and thought actually you were big time and left us.
An expensive piece of paper.
Expensive piece of paper. Now what did you do though? What, like, so he was in IT with me, and we did a little bit of it, everything in those days, still operating on printers, computers, servers, software of all kinds, in an operation that's open 24 hours a day. And you left us to work where?
Nuclear power plant.
Wow.
This guy was working for a nuclear power plant.
That guy.
Somehow
How?
they let me in.
It still blows my mind. I mean, not that you were ever one of the ones I was concerned about ever handling stuff, but
I
there were
should
some
hope not.
times. There were some times that I was like, "Oh God." So, and then you came back,
Yep.
and at that point in time, I was in charge. Well, actually, I think I was in charge near not too long right after actually they hired you.
Mm.
First time anyway.
Yeah.
And whenever he came back, I was so happy to see him, because I mean, finding people that actually have experience in the field and know electronical stuff inside and out is very hard to find these days. And maybe I need to reach out to the FPV crowd to see if anybody's interested in doing IT work that may not have thought about doing it, because that's skill set transfers over to it nicely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Between signals and just the hardware of it alone, yeah, it's similar, but yeah, it definitely helped learn some things for it. I'll say that.
Yeah, and I mean, today's actual world, if you can't look up an error on Google trying to troubleshoot a problem, most people don't seem to have the basic skill of where to even start.
Hmm.
And that's actually something that I think our community overall is excellent at. Like, there's an expert here in every aspect of it, and everyone helps each other out, and just spending that time at these meetups as well is great, because I mean, as you get to meet everybody and hang out and talk, and then you find out that you have these interests in common, you find that you have new interests that you didn't think of that you start getting into. Thanks, John. And
Yeah, exactly.
and the next thing you know, your bank account screaming at you.
Yep.
Yes. That happens easy. Oh boy.
It happens so easy. And it's like, the more people actually you meet, the more stuff that you're actually shown, the more gadgets that actually you have to actually find. And the next thing you know, you have 800 other hobbies
Yeah.
that you never thought you would ever even get into. And 3D printing obviously is something actually you've definitely hopped into. You were one of the first ones I knew actually locally
Yeah.
that actually hopped into that too. And you've kind of seen it from the very early days on up. And what kind of changes have you actually noticed in that maybe somebody new into it wouldn't quite get, like how vast of a difference it is actually nowadays?
So the first printer I had it was called the ANET A8, and it was a complete do-it-yourself printer. They would send you the package, and it would have an acrylic cutout, and you had to build it from the ground up. It was all made out of really sketchy electronics. I don't know how I didn't burn my house down. But yeah, it wasn't good. It was, it was the start, but we weren't there yet. So then I moved on. After that, I had it for a few years, and it started collecting dust. And I kept seeing everybody buy these Ender 3s. And you can still get them. They're all over Amazon, eBay, wherever you look. And that was a big boost up, we had solid aluminum frames and stuff at that point. Better just electronics all around, better coding systems and software. And that was good for a long time. You know, there's still plenty of people using the Ender 3 today. There's nothing wrong with that printer. It's pretty good. The only problem I had with it is you have to tune it constantly. Anytime it heats up or cools down, you know, heat cycles. Mine used to warp the bed awful, and I'd have to tune it. But now I bought a Centauri Carbon by Elegoo, which is kind of a Bamboo Lab knockoff. They claim it does a lot of the same things, and it does. It doesn't have the smart AI features and stuff like that, but the speed this thing can knock out parts in is just insane. Like, I used to print little TPU parts for my drones and stuff, like the antenna holders and stuff, and it would take hours because the printer had to run so slow. But now you just set it there and go get a coffee, and it's halfway done by the time you come back, you know.
That's amazing. Yeah, like whenever I first actually saw them, I was turned off by just how long it took.
Yeah.
And oh, hey, well, look at that, Rick. That's awesome, man.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
So in April, whenever you guys are down in South Florida, you have something to actually talk about now outside of
Nice.
drones.
That's awesome.
Of course, that's if you can find Rick. He tends to,
yeah, exactly.
tends to vanish pretty easily. So,
And cool too. Okay.
oh,
Got the right link for the meetup now. Shop. Yeah, I don't know.
okay.
The other one just wasn't working for some reason. So we're good.
Oh, good. But yeah, I've contemplated doing it, but I'm like, you know what? Rory lives a couple of miles away. He's got this. He's got this. And there we go again. We lost John again. So,
Oh,
and he's back. I don't know, John. I think someone's taken the wind out of your sails a little bit here tonight.
I think it's Rory. He's pissed because I didn't have enough pizza in the back room. Sorry, dude. Oh man.
Now, Warren's talking about getting full-sized fembots here. Why not? Why not? Absolutely.
Listen, technology. I'm all about it.
That's right. That's right.
I think they're coming on the mothership. We'll be fine. Don't worry.
Which should be here any day now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Scott, no doubt about it. I am definitely the Jack in the Box today. Didn't do a reboot, so we got something going on over on this side.
The only thing I could tell is right before it happens, your audio starts to cut out, and then your feed starts to get a little bit choppy. So it's like your bandwidth suddenly just drops way down. So I don't know if maybe there's something else doing updates or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Then again, you have two IT guys here right now. So
you guys want to remote in and see what's going on?
yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Well, on second thought, you know what?
Show's over, everybody. We'll see you later. Have a good night.
Yeah, peace out, everybody. Send me your addresses. I'll get you the cards, and we're done.
Now, you did not enter a video in the contest, and I'm kind of shocked at that because I thought for sure actually you had a pretty good one, but maybe you didn't want that one as to be part of it, and maybe I shouldn't even be saying anything about it.
yeah, I'm still waiting for the police to show up.
So just to bring others up to speed here, one of Rory's first flights, and the first one I was there for, something went a little south.
Yeah.
Do you care to explain what happened there?
You're putting me on the stand here.
You're on the
Yeah,
plank, buddy. You're on the plank right now.
Good.
Plank.
Time to walk the plank.
I don't know what happened, but I had a Pavo 20, and I was gonna fly it around the Capitol, and it was giving me RX loss issues. I don't know if the I still don't know if the receiver on that drone was messed up or what, but I got on the back side of the Capitol, and it just crapped out, shut off the motors, and fell right out of the sky. Luckily, it didn't break anything too crazy. My camera was okay, but yeah, it just fell out of the sky like a rock.
And of course, with all the nice soft ground that was behind the Capitol, and I mean, there's a big field back there. It looks nice and cozy. It didn't happen to actually land on any of that, though.
No, it landed right on the nice hard staircase.
Oh, God sakes!
But
you did get video.
What's that?
Yes, he did.
You did get video. Josh said.
Yeah, I do have a video of it.
Okay.
It's on YouTube, and you can see it just falling out of the sky.
Oh boy.
So yeah, if anybody's interested, going out to his channel there and have a look at it. I would show it, but I know that there's some that might not like it being shown on here. So
wow, respectful drone pilots. I like it.
So, but it is there. It did happen. I saw it, and he definitely did not cross a "do not enter" sign or anything to walk around to actually get his drone. He did not do that.
Okay. All right.
And it's funny because it was shortly after that we got chased out of there. So
yeah,
in that group was the two of us. We had Captain Ray, we had Al, we had Tom Dowling, and I think it was Rob Camarda, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if Johnny was there or not. I can't remember, but like we have this all-star group, and I just got my drone up in the air, and I'm like, oh, this is great. I finally my first flight. I was so excited. And everyone's bringing theirs in, and they're packing up real quick, and I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, someone just actually came by, said that they're going to actually call the cops on us, and like we aren't doing anything wrong. So I mean, it really wouldn't have ended badly, I don't think. But sometimes you just got to be safe and just okay, But that wasn't where it ended though, because then we were going to go to Battleship Cove after that.
Oh boy.
Do you want to tell the story or? So Captain Ray is in his vehicle, and he's got Al and a few others in, and they've been there before. They have an idea of where they're going.
Okay.
I can't do this. We do not have a clue. We can just put it into the GPS, and we will get there, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The road construction and the amount of roads that were closed down, the GPS was done because it just wanted to keep sending us around and around and around to a road that we could not turn onto. But anyway, he's just driving along, and I'm like, man, I feel bad because I asked him to actually go and everything, and now he's driving us, and we never did end up there.
Really?
We drove around and around and around. We couldn't find anywhere to stop and park, and there was apparently a secret park somewhere there. One of Ray's secret spots. Didn't share that information though with us, so
yeah. But I went with the Pirate Queen. We went by ourselves because we just were going. We headed over there. I used GPS, and there's this big gray thing that floats on the water. It's towering underneath a bridge. So it kind of like you didn't really have to like use that digital thing. You can actually see this big thing over on the horizon. So we kind of just drove around to the point where we said, oh, there it is. Went down to it, and we parked in the parking lot, literally right there. I was like, I don't know, 50 feet from it. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to launch right here. And I'll tell you what, did not have an issue. Nobody said anything. Everybody was waving. They wanted to get their picture taken in front of the battleship. And it worked out perfect. But then again, I never got to the Capitol, so that's okay.
Would you mind sharing the story about the bridge, though?
The bridge. Which bridge? Uh-oh.
So
Oh, boy.
the GPS wanted us to take an immediate right turn on the side of the bridge to get to our destination.
Oh, no.
It knew the battleship was there. It was going to get us there one way or the other.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hysterical.
And that's where that moment of, having common sense and going, there's no turn here, definitely comes in handy. So, but that could have ended. Now, even though you do drive a boat, and it's actually decked out, and John, I wish you could have actually seen his car. His car is decked out with basically, he has captain gear in there. He has
Nice.
tray tables in there that look like they came off of a ship. Like they're just
Awesome.
it's sweet. So if you ever take that down to Florida,
I'm going to try
You'll
to
have
make the run in it.
yeah. See,
Have a good night, Arlen. Congratulations.
So you may be the captain of the pirate ship, John.
But clearly, all set. I have, however, slept on a submarine at Battleship Cove, which was
Now, that's cool.
interesting in itself.
Now,
Yeah.
was that intentional or?
Yeah, it was. I actually, I took my sons up there for I was a chaperone for Boy Scout overnight. And let me tell you something. I obviously I wasn't a Navy, but those were a little bit smaller bunks than I was in, and mine were small. So yeah, that was definitely an experience. But I do. Oh, speaking of which, Josh, I didn't tell you, but I just heard the other day that they're doing sleepovers on the Intrepid, the aircraft carrier in New York City.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. That's something that's on my bucket list now. So yeah, kind of neat.
If you don't mind, if you can share that.
Yeah.
Because that sounds absolutely awesome. I love it up there. So
I've been wanting. I haven't been on in years, and I would love to go back. Maybe we should do a drone outing, even though we can't fly from any place close. That'd be cool. A little meet up there.
Absolutely. Of course. Wait. What happened the last time? What happened the last time that you and I said something about this? Look what happened. Those guys need to be the ones who organize this.
Yes. I was just going to say, if anything's going, got to get a hold of Herman and let them set it up, because when it comes to anything south of Greenwich, forget it. I'm out of it. I have no idea in that whole New York zone. I can get myself to the airports, get to where I got to go, but when it comes to legalities, I have no idea. I'm running rogue the whole time.
Which
literally
fits in with us perfectly. Yeah, I've never driven through the city. I've either taken a bus to it, or I parked outside of town and just actually hopped on the subway and headed in that way. So.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I typically bring $100 with me because that will get me a parking space for about 3 hours. I go to as close to where I go. Here's a watch my truck. So it's been it's amazing, whole other world.
Yeah, it is up there. But no, on top of the Intrepid is one of my favorite jets of all time.
SR-71.
That's the one. That's the one. Yep.
Yes.
I love that thing. Like,
Yeah, man.
If I was into flying RC aircraft still,
Oh, don't
that
even
would
start me. Yeah.
that would be one I would own. I don't think I'd ever fly it, but I would definitely,
Yeah. I got enough problems trying to put all the drones away in my house. And if I would to get when it got to RC aircraft, it would be tough. It really would. I mean, there's just so many great ones out there. I mean, Ray gave me a magazine the last time I saw him on I'm like, oh no, it's all RC aviation stuff. I'm like, no. I can't do it. Can't do it.
yeah. I actually had started out in that, and I did technically I started out with cars. I had those.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And I think I was 11 or 12. I used to get the Tower Hobbies catalogs.
Yeah, boy.
And man,
that was Sears catalog.
Yep, I wore every page of those out. And that was back in the day, kids, when you had to either call and place an order or tear the form out, fill it out, and send it in, and cross your fingers that somebody received it, fulfilled it, and sent it out to you. And I'll tell you what, I filled out that form. I sent in one of the first checks that I ever wrote, and I got this little tiny thing, which is the biggest mistake you should ever do.
Oh boy.
If you're starting out in RC planes, get the biggest, slowest plane you can afford, because it will stay in the air. It will have no problem. If you get something tiny, the littlest movement, and that sucker is going all over the place. So I got about a minute and a half out of that thing.
Yep.
Total. And I was flying this big open field, huge.
Yep.
Hundreds of acres of just open field. One hunting shed in that field.
Boy.
My plane did a rogue landing into that hunting shed at full speed. I was not in control of it. It was doing its own thing at that point, and I was just like, please don't hit the shed. Please don't. Right into it. So.
And there it is.
And that ended my career.
Yep. Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. Yeah, I didn't get into the model, the RC stuff. But I got into the cars and the trucks quite a bit. That was pretty heavy, but it was that was tough. Yeah, John, the snail mail was waiting on stuff. Oh, the money orders, Josh. Remember getting money orders back in the day?
I do.
Oh.
In fact, I just had to do one. Oh man, probably right around the start of COVID. There was I can't remember what it was, but it was like I had to send out one, and I'm like, who does that anymore? And Walmart still offers them.
Really?
So I had it in there and actually had them do it, and was like, man, I had forgotten about these things. So
I had a vendor from South Korea hit me up for one of those, but I didn't. We wanted that and Google Play cards, but I said, no, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not. I'm okay. I appreciate it, but you can keep that special package.
yeah. It's like, I'm pretty sure the package that they were going to be sending you was not going to be the one that you asked for.
Yeah, no, exactly. Not at all.
The package that they were preparing meant you needed to get a whole new identity in life.
Yeah, exactly.
Which,
oh man,
there may be a member of the chat you may be able to ask about that may know how to
yeah,
help.
yeah. I don't know.
Who's talking about-
It's yeah. Congealed
may or may
nitro
not be
fuel in my garage. Oh my god, he's hysterical. Always keeps you in stitches. There's no doubt. That nitro fuel, my god, that smell will never get out of your system.
No. And the crazy aspect about that is at the track that I shoot at on Saturday nights, one particular class of cars up there, the fuel smells almost exactly actually like that stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
every night I have that scent just blast in my face. And the next day, my head always hurts. And I think it's
I don't doubt it. Boy, that stuff is volatile. God's sakes, it's crazy.
Looks like we got a couple.
Hey, Bob.
Jumped in the last minute. Hey, Bob, how you doing? Good to see you. But so actually, who is currently number one in the chat? It is Warren at the moment. Who's number two? Looks like Ray's number two, and John, you're number three.
Come on, that's rigged. It's got to be rigged.
How about that?
Boy, talk about multitasking. And I thought I wasn't on my game tonight. Not bad. Damn.
Deal.
Yeah.
But is there anything that we didn't cover here tonight, John?
I don't think so. I think we pretty much did everything.
Thanks.
Bob's in. Bob, we were putting the links out for the Vegas meetup. I hope that's going well. Obviously, it looks like it from what we can see on the pages. So
it's going to be
happening, everybody.
And it's going to be happening in 1 month. Which, John, I don't know if you remember, but when we were 1 month out, it felt like we still had some time. But what really happened is we had about 2 hours.
Yes, exactly. Oh my God, they're crazy.
That last month went by so quick that I barely remember anything. Like every day it was like calling people, emailing people, contacting people. Do we have everything lined up? Is everything good to go? Do I have all the stuff I need packed? Is there anything else I need? I had a list of items that, I either did have or I didn't have. And I think I got both of those mixed up, and I started ordering things that I had that I didn't need. And John's gone again. But Rick, Saturday night at the track, the first time since the late 60s, they ran 410 wing sprints there. And that was incredible. I mean, there's nothing else actually like them. And the methanol they actually use in those things. Actually, you know how it is. It is potent. So
that is awesome. Serious.
And I still got to get that guy to actually head along, because I've been asking him for over 10 years, and he's always busy. Always busy.
Well, he's got a little bit on his plate right now. Maybe next season. He's got a little bit on his plate this season.
Right.
Or what's left of it anyways, right? What's his shutdown?
Our last race is the last week in October. So
okay. All right.
Now, there's a few other events that still happen locally until about mid-November. So after that, though, it pretty much goes quiet around here till February. So not really a long off season.
Yeah, right. God's sakes.
But our local one doesn't start until usually the end of April. So, I mean, it's not too bad.
Okay.
So,
all right. So you can get South Florida in before that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay, good. Just checking.
absolutely, absolutely.
Got to have your priorities, you know.
But
Nice.
yeah. Well,
Cool.
I don't know
Well,
about you guys, but I think I got everything out that I needed to.
yeah.
Rory, anything actually you'd like to promote, pump up, or just comment on?
You can find me on YouTube at Good Flight Media. My videos might not be the best, but I just enjoy flying. So
That's it. And this is where I have said this 100 times on here. Just fly, have fun. Your videos don't need to be perfect. Just post them up because people love
Yep.
seeing them. You know, I need to take my own advice.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. No, we both do. We both do. It's something that we just started pumping up, guys, and I'm sure you saw it on the page or whatever. What we're trying to do is everybody on our Facebook pages put their if you have a YouTube channel, put your link in there. So this way we can all subscribe to each other and just kind of support each other. You know, there was a couple of guys that have been in the drone stuff for quite a few years, and they had like 14 subscribers. And we're like, oh man, that's crazy. I mean, because clearly everybody knows the people, but they haven't been publicized in their YouTube pages. So if you guys can put your stuff up on the link, put your links up on the page, that'd be great. This way we can all start supporting everybody even more.
Bill,
Bill.
but yeah, I mean, there is sort of a disconnect sometimes between the people that are on Facebook and the people that are on YouTube here. So I mean, if anyone's not part of our Facebook page, it is completely public, which I believe you don't even have to have an account to actually look at it. So if there's anything that we actually post on there, anyone can open it and see it. You don't have to actually have a login or anything for it. But if you do and you have not subscribed, please do. It just helps us to actually get out the updates and everything on what's happening on the show. We were a little bit late here this week. I've been busier than as usual. That's going to be ending soon, obviously, because we are almost at the end of the racing season here. So the amount of time that I have opens up quite a bit after that. But I do believe I made an error on our title screenshot. I said this was episode 13. It is episode 14. So
Man, time flies.
It does. I cannot believe it already. So, but yeah, everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. Please, again, go out and actually follow Rory. And, you know, if you happen to follow John and I as well, that's great. If not, no big deal. But definitely awesome having you on here. Thank you very much.
thank you guys.
Absolutely. All right, everybody, appreciate it. Everybody fly safe, have fun, get out there and fly because it's going to get cold quick, except for you snowbirds, Ray. So I guess we'll wrap this up and we'll catch you all next week. Thanks for tuning in.
See everybody.